Hey everyone, I wanted to make this video to kind of explain for anyone who may be going through a similar issue about what I've been experiencing. I just moved into a property with a shared access driveway, and the neighbor told me he's selling the house, and the new applicant then put in, the new owner that he's supposedly selling it to put in a planning application to build a detached house and car park in his garden. Okay, so that's a bit crazy. The garden is quite large, but it's not big enough for a house. So as I went on to investigate all of this, and when I found out, the owner didn't tell me they were doing this, by the way. He pretended he didn't know about it. And then it then transpires that I wasn't able to comment on the application because the time was up to make comments from the council. So when I saw the plans and I saw everything, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to object to this. This is crazy. Local neighbours unanimously objected to it. Every single person that was notified and that found their way onto the website to comment within the little 2-week window that they had to comment and objected for many reasons. And so, bearing in mind, my shared access driveway is only 2.7 meters wide. You can't fit emergency services or ambulance, etc. So if there was a development in the garden, it wouldn't even be safe. If it was to catch fire, it wouldn't even be safe. So what the council now are saying is that our reserved matters have been determined, like basically saying access is approved. We've approved access. Now I literally own half of the shared access driveway, literally on land registry. I'm in half of it, yeah. So I notified them through email, made numerous emails to them explaining I don't give my consent for this, you don't have my permission, etc. And they still passed the planning through, gave it approval, outline approval, which is one stage, and there's another stage. So they are basically trying to, in my view, dupe me out of my rights through policy. Now this is separate to my actual lawful private rights, yeah, but this is very concerning that they think they can do this. And this is a whole, to me, lineage of spell casting, of weaving words together in order to confuse the hell out of you so that you don't know your rights. Luckily for me, I'm good at undoing spells, yeah, and I've done it many times before and I will continue to do it. But I'm quite flabbergasted at the fact that it was, initially I thought it was the neighbour, then I thought it was the applicant, then I'm realising this is the council as well. And not just that, it's government too. So there is a whole line of people connected to this situation. Now I am taking legal advice and I'm being advised. The facts of it are that the advice that I've been given, they're explaining that this has not been done properly. They've not even given the correct facts in the application. When I've exhausted the complaints process. I did 3 stages of complaints process and they gave me their final response and they defended everything. But even in those responses I got, they gave incorrect facts and called the road the wrong name. It's actually quite shocking. Like, I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. You know, I've always known there is this system to oppress people, but obviously I've been oppressed in many ways in my life, yeah. They tried to oppress me, which has made me rise up with the fire. But this is just some next level of, like I said, weaving, where they try to weave you out of your rights and confuse the hell out of you. So it's like you have to learn their code and learn their language in order to undo it, which I'm currently doing. It's a real headache, and it's really quite disgusting and disgraceful and despicable. So loads of neighbours have been complaining about it now that they know, because I've alerted them, and they keep coming back with the same planning language. Oh, you know, we did everything within policy, we don't see the issues, da, 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 da. But they have a vested interest because they want to make money from this development, which is the whole root of it, you know. The fact is, it's going to be overlooking into many neighbours' houses and gardens. It's going to be looking to their private bedrooms, and there's not a good reputation with the applicant in terms of what they do with the buildings that they acquire, and overcrowding and leaving lots of rubbish around, noise disturbance, pollution, etc. I moved here for the garden, I moved here for the trees, and that whole amenity they're trying to take away from me, which is really disgraceful. And so I'm obviously fighting this now, and I will continue to seek my remedies. But I just, again, wanted to explain to people who don't know or don't believe that they can maybe even fight these things, because there is a way. Yeah, it's not just about money, but what I'm realizing is, seeing me through, is the fire within, the element within. This is going to carry me through. The thing of exposing things to neighbours, you know, really helped, because other neighbours getting involved and writing their complaints has really helped my case, and really helped to add that pressure and that fire. So when there's more of you who have the same shared vision, and you come together and you exercise your shared vision, that is powerful, and that sends a wave of energy. So I'm talking about this from an energy point of view now. These waves of energy being sent, you know, because this is what it will undo. The energy, it will undo the spell. It will be a wave of like-minded, shared vision energy sent to undo these forces. So if we come together with this shared vision, then we can go ahead and dissolve that energy. That's what it is. It's just an energy. But my, it's completely despicable, and we must always uphold the fire within, in our hearts and in our power, and what we know is true and right, because that is ultimately what is going to see us through the next stages. I will keep you posted. Peace.